My name is Dr. Mark Glynn and I'm the head of the Teaching Enhancement Unit within Dublin City University. The Teaching Enhancement Unit is our teaching and learning centre. Our feedback challenge related around first years. We've over 4,000 first years coming into the university, most of which have never experienced the VLE, the virtual learning environment. And what we want to do was encourage engagement with the VLE. We actually had three aims for this project. Firstly was to provide weekly feedback to students on how they're engaging with their modules on the VLE. The second aim was to improve their learner experience and improve their engagement with their course overall. And the third aim was to actually get an insight as to how the lecturers that are dealing with first years, how they use the VLE. The feedback approaches that we tried involved sending automated emails to students on a weekly basis. And what we did was we gave them an indication as to how they were engaging with their modules and mapped it to the previous students, their counterparts for the past 6 years. And therefore we were able to give them a prediction whether they will pass this course. And embedded within those emails, we also gave recommendations for students. So essentially stuff they can feed forward. We gave them recommendations on other resources that they haven't yet looked at that their colleagues have. We had a second dimension to this, and what we wanted to do was give feedback to lecturers. We rated each student from 1 to 9 based on their level of engagement with the VLE on a weekly basis. So 9 they were highly engaged and 1 they had low level of engagement. And we provided this feedback in a dashboard to lecturers. We conducted a series of focus group interviews and also issued a survey, and all of their responses were very, very positive without exception. One thing I'd like to do, we sent these weekly emails to students, but we have no idea whether they actually opened up the emails. So a technical improvement from my point of view would be to embed some form of tag that would be able to tell us whether the students opened up the emails. I would also like to follow up with the lecturers and see, did you follow up with your students? When you got these ratings from 1 to 9, what actions did you take? Communicate well with both the students and the staff, because when you're giving feedback to students, you want to tell them in advance what they are getting, what they can do with this feedback, because that's also important, how they can use it going forward. I've found this initiative very positive for me. I've engaged quite a lot now with the literature as a result of this initiative, but what became incredibly obvious to me, I became a much stronger believer now in the importance of effective, timely feedback to all students, but in particular to first years.